If you have problems losing weight, you've heard about these GLP-1s, the weight loss shot, as they're called. Or maybe you need a little more, maybe a bariatric surgery performed. This is your hour. Dr. Lytle can answer all the questions that you've been holding up and saving at 404-872-0750. And Dr. Lytle, I mean, a lot of people in my family are on the GLP-1s. I personally am on the GLP-1s. Um, this is a good time to be in the weight loss industry.
Yeah, there's lots of new changes and a little bit more focus on weight maintenance and weight management these days. I think, again, with the GLP-1s becoming very prevalent and accepted by a lot of people, that there's been a lot more emphasis on, health and well-being and trying to get into a healthier weight category, which is very helpful. Hopefully, we'll see the effects, downstream as more and more people kind of take their health a little bit more seriously and start seeing less issues with hypertension and diabetes and things. And I think that's great for the
Oh,
community
it's
in general.
tremendous. I heard, now, don't quote me on this, that airlines are seeing a 3% cut in fuel costs because of the weight missing on an airplane because of GLP-1s.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of my patients that undergo big weight loss surgeries and things that's one of their non-weight win.
Uh-huh.
They look at things differently about if it's a scale win or if it's a more of a lifestyle thing, and that's what a lot of them kind of talk about is that they have never been on an airplane so comfortably
Yeah.
after losing a significant amount of weight, and now they're traveling and doing a lot of things that they never were able to do before. So that's one of those non-scale victories that a lot of my patients talk
They
about.
feel
So,
more like doing it now.
oh yeah, they're much more willing to go travel and go on adventures that they never really even thought of until they've lost a significant amount of weight.
Okay, so if someone's listening and they're overweight, how do they know whether they're a candidate for Wegovy, Ozempic, Zepbound, or they need to go a more invasive treatment of a bariatric surgery?
Yeah, so the initial consult when people come to see us for the first time, we go over kind of our whole toolbox, right, of options that we have to offer, and it starts, on the low end of the spectrum with diet and exercise and personal trainers and things like that. Most people have already kind of exhausted those when they come to see us, so we're more talking about either dietitians, medical supervised diets, medications, and then also the procedural options with all the surgeries. And so the first thing is just kind of figuring out what the goals are, how much weight a person needs to lose to get to their goal. A lot of people come in, with the goal of trying to get a knee replacement, and so we have a kind of a specific target to go after in terms of the
Yeah.
BMI. A lot of the orthopedic doctors don't want to do surgeries with BMIs over 40, and so we kind of have that kind of goal. So then that's kind of where we work, and then we figure out what tool may be the best option for them to get where they need. For surgery, it's fairly specific guidelines. So most insurance companies and big bariatric programs like what we have a kind of a set criteria. So most patients will have a BMI of 35 or higher with a medical issue like diabetes,
Mm-hmm.
hypertension, sleep apnea, something like that, or over 40, a BMI of 40 or higher without a medical issue. And those people qualify for more, a more aggressive surgical option.